inside the world of the Star's original series, Outlander, with a deeper look into episode 106.
It's taken from one of the more memorable passages of the book, when Claire suddenly finds herself in the hands of Jack Randall. When you look at it in the book, it's a very short section. It's really only a couple of pages. But it was the first time that Claire was going to be with our villain. I wanted to make a bigger show out of this, so I said, let's make a whole episode out of that.
I see.
Let's just expand it and make it a big cat and mouse game between Jack and Claire.
Action. All this time living with savages.
It is their land and we are occupying it.
I believe it's the king's land.
It was an opportunity to sort of get deeper into who Jack Randall is. What we really wanted to accomplish in this episode, when he's talking about flogging Jamie and he's talking about himself and how screwed up he is, it's a key part of his self-awareness of his own damage.
I had intended to pace myself.
His own self-loathing, how he views himself, that he's a monster, but he's become a monster because of Scotland and what they've done to him, and ultimately his embrace of that as a character. It was just fascinating and something really interesting to sort of dig into for the first time.
I dwell in darkness, madam. Darkness is where I belong.
A lot of this is about Tobias, delineating the differences between the two men. He does it with very subtle things. He physically holds himself differently. When he would put the uniform on, he stood more erect. And he sort of commanded the fitting room in a different way. And when he was frank and he would put on the suit and the fedora, he was much more academic and much more approachable. It's really about him giving you hints of the other. When he plays Frank, there is a darkness, and when he's Jack, I think the opposite is true. There are elements of a vulnerability, of things that are still human in there.
I believe that a part of you lives still.
It would be pretty to think so.